What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Hoarder Corner. I got this in over the weekend. I'm finally getting around to opening it up. It was a very busy weekend, but a great weekend. This came in from CSR Collectibles, our good friends down in Florida, Doug and Schwabe, doing amazing things down there. This is one of my favorite companies. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you're into pre-orders, they're doing quite a few right now. I'll go through the list here. Ken Kersinger, Aaron Armstrong, Don Shanks, Warrington Gillette, Chris Durand, Amy Steele, A. Michael Lerner, Derek Mears, Brad Harden, and Brian Prince. So some amazing things going on if you want to do some pre-orders. If you just want to order some stuff, you always see me open horror items. They have plenty more than that. They have a lot of like Mortal Kombat, like gamer pieces. They have some pop culture, like Back to the Future and things like that. Some sports. These guys, they do it all. So check out their website. There's going to be a link for it down below, csrcollectibles.com. Let's see what's in this box here. So this is one of those, like, I'd been wanting it and wanting it and wanting it, and finally was like, just do it. And I'm very glad I did. Now, they are two pieces that were in their scratch and dent section. They had one of them, they probably had both of them, but one of them in particular that they had just not scratch and dent, so just like no issues with it. But I did choose the scratch and dent version anyways because I liked the inscription on it a lot better. Now, I'm also just going to throw this out there. If you've seen my other videos where I talk about I'm not doing flats anymore, I broke my rule. I got an 8x10, I got a flat, but I had to have it. I've been eyeing this for so long, and I needed to get it into my collection. Now, like I said, this was in the scratch and dent. They felt that it was not up to par with their usual standards and expectations because the image was a little too grainy for their liking, which is awesome. There's a lot of companies out there, not a lot, but one in particular comes to mind, that does absolutely nothing as far as QA goes, and that's not cool. Like, people get stuff, they want it to look great. I just showed it, didn't I? Did you see what it was? I'm sure you did. You're probably already getting flashbacks to when this character came across the screen. Look at that. Sweet Dreams, Zelda, Andrew Habatsik, I believe is how you say his name, from the 1989 Pet Sematary. The original Pet Sematary. I'm covering his signature. This piece is amazing. Now, I will be honest, as terrifying as Zelda was with her spinal meningitis and her creeping up the hallway and coming after her, as creepy as she was, what got me the most was Pascal. Pascal was the character that haunted my dreams. Like, when I saw that movie as a child, that's who really terrified me. Zelda was scary. Just, Rachel! Rachel! But Pascal, man. Insane. So, this is going to go up on the wall. I mean, right next to Miko Hughes. We have Rachel up on that wall, too. I can't remember who played her off the top of my head. But, I like I said, I was excited for it. Their reasoning for the scratch and dent being that it's not crystal clear. I don't see any issue with it, and I feel like it would be really hard to get a good still from that scene. So, completely happy with it. JSA, stoked. Very happy with that piece. I think actually right behind me there, whoop, 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 there she is, Zelda, creeping up behind me. Played by, again, Andrew, so a lot of people stoked, or, well, shocked, I should say, when they meet him in a convention or things that he's done and realize that Zelda was played by a man. In an interview, he said that when he went to audition, it was a lot of, like, young kids there for the role, which was interesting to hear. He thought that he would be missing out on the opportunity because of the children or the younger kids that were there to audition. Now, this other piece that we got in, this is a fun one that I almost passed on in the past, but when I really thought about it, like, I actually love the movie that he was from, and I really enjoy the pop that he that he was portrayed in. So let me just open it for you instead of getting distracted. All right. So this is Michael Hargrove, Sherman Fields from Candyman. It is inscribed with the character name. He's got his autograph up top. Comes in a soft protector here. Now, the reason I loved this is in the new Candyman movie, they say something about how Candyman isn't a man, it's a swarm. And it starts to tell this story about how there's multiple Candyman. Like, we're used to Daniel Romanow, and he wasn't the only one. There was plenty more. Like, my version of Candyman was Sherman Fields, is a story that you get to hear. And you see the young boy, and Sherman Fields comes out of the wall to give him the candy, and the cops rush in and beat him to death. Candyman, the newest version, it was written by, the screenplay was by Jordan Peele. The director was Nia DaCosta. Got a lot of hate for that, like, element of woke, is what most people are complaining about. I thought it was great. I watched it again the other night, and I was very happy with that movie. So this also was in the scratch and dent, because it has a little bit of damage to the back of the box there. And I'll be honest, this is like the first time that I've ever gotten something that you can actually tell on a pop from them that's in the scratch and dent, that you can actually tell there's damage to it. Normally I'm looking at it like I see nothing. But they called it out on their website. They were very clear, they always are, about if it's a scratch and dent piece, why. They'll show you pictures of it so you know what you're getting into. But there we go. Michael Hargrove, Sherman Fields on the Sherman Pop. This little fake hand there. Awesome piece. It'll definitely go up in the wall here. Cannot wait to get a hard stack form to put them up there. But like I said, this was one of those things I've been waiting on for quite a while to get this Zelda. I am so stoked for it. I cannot wait till I get to Pet Sematary in my Stephen King series that I'm working on. We'll definitely highlight that picture and talk a little bit more about it. Thank you so much for stopping by. You got about 4 minutes per piece here. I'm going to be clocking at 8 minutes on this video. I apologize, but love when you stop by. Hope you enjoy what you see, and I will see you next time.